Hello everyone and welcome back to Playtime with Dolphy. As you all know, if you've been following my polls on my YouTube channel for a while now, I recently did do a poll to see who would be interested in me introducing journaling videos to my channel. And a lot of people actually were pretty interested in the idea. I think only one person voted that they wouldn't be interested. So due to the overwhelming response, yes, I'm missing a false nail. My apologies, everyone. But due to the overwhelming response, I've decided that since it's a really big interest of mine, I am going to introduce some just like casual journaling videos. They're not going to be any like huge like artistic spreads like a lot of people put together. I'm not that artistically talented, and I also don't have like that amount of time to devote to the hobby, sadly. But I have been journaling for a couple years now, and I have kept a bullet journal for about a year now. So yeah, it is a hobby that I have had a semi-long-standing interest in. And I'd like to introduce it to my channel and just kind of do like some journal with me type videos, as I do have two more decorative journals that I want to introduce to the channel that I pretty much bought specifically for this. So first, since this is sort of my introductory video on this, I just wanted to say two things I recently got to better organize my journaling supplies. So I actually got this sticker binder from Amazon. I'm gonna share the links to a lot of my supplies down in the description below, but this, I love the sparkles. Like the sparkling stars on this. I got the sticker binder from Amazon, and surprisingly this fits like a lot of stickers because I have quite a bit. So it has these pages. You can place them. The pages are loose when you receive it, so you can place them in any order you want. These are like a waxy type of paper. You can place stickers on here in order to quickly be able to remove them later for use. These haven't really been filled up that much yet. I also have these types of Halloween ones are like really stubborn. I might be moving those to like a different, to like these type of pockets. But yeah, I have quite a few stickers in these pockets. I have like these fairy stickers that I recently used to decorate my mom's tablet and her thermos. I have like a lot of Sanrio stickers. Some Squishmallows, some random like oddballs and Pokemon, some leftover holiday ones. So my sticker collection is like pretty small compared to a lot of people's. These are actually the puffy stickers that I used, the small ones. I used the small pink ones to decorate my Bayonix buttons. I actually used these little puffy ghost stickers to decorate my PS Vita. I actually got a lot of these at Dollar General. Some were gotten off Etsy, some were gotten from Amazon, and then some were just randomly like gifts from purchases. So yeah. My sticker collection's not as large as some people's, but this binder can definitely... No, this Halloween sticker, I'll fix it later. This binder can definitely accommodate a much larger collection than I have. And I just have a loose sleeve of stickers in the back, because you can also put loose ones in there. And then this, I recently got this journaling bag for keeping all my journaling supplies organized. I got this from Amazon as well. This tape dispenser is refillable, and I actually got this from the Dollar Tree. I keep my tape dots, like my glue dots in there. I recently got this clip from Amazon because I have been needing a journal clip for a while now. This has a lot of storage. I haven't even used this front pocket for anything yet. I do have quite a bit in the main pocket. I'm using this, like this. I have like, this one's kind of dirty. It's very old, but I have these little memo pad, holders that come with like little sticky notes. I use those for decorating journals. I have my gel scissors. These are like one of the only scissors I have that don't hurt my hands because they have like this gel. I actually got these at Dollar Tree too. I have some washi tapes. I do want to get more washi tapes. I do have some of my favorite sticker books in here. I got this one actually from Five Below. I got this sticker book also at Five Below. I was really excited to get this because I saw the same one at Michael's for like $22. And then this has like a lot of Hello Kitty stickers. And I have my Papermate pens here. These are the felt tip here. And these are the regular Papermate pens. And then I have my highlighters. The brand of the highlighters is Mild Lino. They're double-sided. And I've got some paper, different pastel papers. And I actually have more of these in here, more of like the solid colors. And then I actually have, pretty sure you guys have probably seen the sort I posted on this. So yeah, this is this is the one of the journals that I recently got. What's really nice is it does come with a ruler, which is really nice. I don't know why I'm holding this upside down. Let me just fix this. Holding it upside down because to me the camera is upside down, but I had the sticker book facing the right way, so I'm just gonna do it like this. So it comes with a ruler, and these pages are actually, the purple and the pink ones are actually like separated at first. I decided to configure them like this by taking them all out to have a dated page and then a blank page for decorating or for a different kind of spread. So I have them alternating. It also came with these separators, which were really cute, these little dividers. So you can, since it is a Wayne style binder, you can adjust them yourself. So I also got this one, which if you saw my Christmas haul video, you actually saw this. It's a Strawberry Shortcake embossed donut. I actually got this one from Five Below, and this one I got from Miniso. Yes, I'm aware now that this binder is upside down, so don't know why I was doing things in upside down, but yeah, just so that you can all see this with, now that it's not upside down, these are all my supplies. I haven't fully filled everything out yet, but I have been spending a lot of time trying to get this organized because prior to this, my supplies were just kind of scattered throughout the house. These are some other things that I actually want to add in there because I use these a lot for journaling. It's my insects printer. I haven't been able to use this as much as I'd like lately because films have really went up a lot recently. I mean, it may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but I used to be able to get them for like $8 to $10. Now, most of the time, they're $15 to $16. So yeah, they're definitely more expensive now. But I love my insects printer. I use that a lot. Also, my foam memo, if I'm pronouncing it right, a label maker. So you can use this to make. It only does black and white, sadly, but you can use this to print out like little itty bitty pictures that are in black and white, and I use those to decorate like my bullet journal. Like take like from a picture from like that day. I'll decorate the page. You can also use it to like do little like inspirational quotes or stickers or cute little stickers. So it's really useful for that, and the labels are actually pretty cheap. You get a pretty good size roll for I think $10, so it's a little bit of a more affordable alternative to the Instax. These are two journals I will not be sharing as they are private, but I just want to kind of show them off. These are my two bullet journals. This one I started back in April or May of last year and ran out of space, so I had to continue on with this one. I got the Strawberry Shortcake one from Five Below. This was a grid style journal. I was experimenting with different layouts, and I did decorate it. I was experimenting with different layouts, and I kind of had to come up with a layout that worked for me. That was like I made a to watch before I moved my to watch list like to my like media journal. I had kept it in here, but I had to find a format basically that worked for me. A lot of people will have these elaborate spreads for their bullet journals, and while that may work for them, I couldn't fit it into my schedule to do it every day, so I just have like 3 sections every day that I keep up with in my bullet journal, and that's task, which is like my to-do list for the day, thoughts, which is like key memories or thoughts leading to that day, and then symptoms, because I use it as a daily symptoms tracker, which is useful for me dealing with like different chronic illnesses. You can kind of pinpoint, okay, I had more mucus today. Is it because of something I ate? Am I starting to get sick? Is this a cytokine storm, etc.? So it's been pretty useful for that. This is my it's so cute. It has a little squishy Cinnamoroll. This is actually my media journal. It started out as a gratitude journal, and I kind of fell off the bandwagon with that because it was really hard. I was facing a lot of stuff, and I couldn't keep up with a gratitude journal every day. I barely had time for my bullet journal, so seeing as how it has like a little like play and fast forward and rewind button at the bottom with Cinnamoroll, I thought turning this into a media journal would be perfect. So I like tracked new games that I bought in 2025. My to-read list, which was originally just a 2025, but I decided to extend it 2025/2026 because I didn't get to read. I think I only read 4 books in 2025 because of how many appointments I had, how much stress I was under, and how much anxiety I was having. I couldn't focus on reading. So this is my to-read list. And I'm hoping to add to it and to also finish. I haven't decorated this much. It's just kind of functional right now. These were movies that I watched in 2025. I did watch a lot of movies in 2025. Like, These I crossed out because I accidentally put them down twice, but and then I just started a movies watched in 2026 list. I haven't, I don't count rewatches, so I haven't done that. But I just recently also created a section for shows completed. I'm not tracking that by the year. I just want to track like shows that I've completed in my lifetime. But yeah, that's my media journal, and I find that it's pretty helpful having a separate journal to keep that stuff in, since I wouldn't want to keep rewriting that or revisiting old journals for that all the time. This journal was actually a gift from my mom. It's really, really, really cute, and I think this was actually even from the Dollar General, but it is perfect for what I intended it for, and I actually made this into my collections journal, which is to keep track of all the oddball stuff. So I decorated a little, as you can see, with porcelain and random pink stickles. I use this to like keep track of wish list items that I plan to purchase, because I'm always forgetting and being like, wait, I wanted to buy this, I forgot I wanted to buy this. Then when I have the money, I end up forgetting to buy it, and the money gets spent on other stuff. But little heart means priority item, and then I have multiple pages for that. I use this to keep track of important PC programs, in case I ever have to do a system restore. And I have like a slight description next to some things that I may forget their use. I have a section for things that are essential for 3DS modding for me. Same for PS Vita modding. I have like a bucket list of things that I want to do with my mom. And then I have like 5 books wanted. I have to fill this in more. I actually really just put the 2 most recent books that I bought because those were like big wish list items for me. But I need to actually fill this in because I'm always forgetting books. Because I'll like see a book at a bookstore and be like, oh, I really, really want that after reading about it. And then I'll forget by the time I have the money, and I'll end up not buying it. So I'm hoping that this helps with that. I have a bucket list section, for like birthday bucket list things, self and couples, but I'm not sharing that. And then I have a thank you 2025 section, which is like a gratitude section. I just wrote things I'm grateful for from the year 2025, because 2025 was a really rough year for me, and it was a lot for me mentally, so I just wanted to make a list of things that were good from the year, and it actually did help me to see the year as just like not altogether bad. So that's my gratitude journal. Well, not gratitude. Well, no, that gratitude section. That's my collections journal. And then I actually have a really special journal here. This is like a really turning into a thick journal. I need to get like a better. These are just homemade elastic band things. I need to get something a little stronger. But autumn is my favorite season, and so much so that I actually decided to make an autumn themed journal. So when I'm missing the season or pining for the season and it's the middle of summer and I'm dying, I can kind of look at it and just kind of be reminded of everything I love about the fall. So yeah, this is sort of my autumn scrapbook, and I'm pretty happy with how a lot of it has come out. I have like some poems in here that remind me of the fall. I have pages that are just decorated to remind me of the fall. I have a fall bucket list. I have Another page decorated an autumn baking list, which was like a list of recipes that I either tried out in the fall or that remind me of the fall or that I make every year. I also have like the Halloween movie marathon memories. Every year, me and Sato do a theme. We pick a theme of horror movies, and we just watch movies related to that. I make a list, and then we orangey each one that we watch, and we orangey them from like mid-September to the end of October. And they're dated by the year. I started tracking and doing themes in 2017. But this year we're doing Latin horror because I actually saw a couple Latin America, or just Latin, horror movies with my mom, and I'm like, this is a really good theme. I didn't know there were so many really good ones. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We did do Asian horror last Halloween. I feel like it was kind of a flop. There were some really good ones, but I feel like the RNG gods hated me, and I kept getting Japanese. And I used to be like a really big fan of J-horror when I was younger, but now I'm finding as I get older I like Korean horror more. I don't know why. I just think that especially like 90s and early 2000s J-horror, it's just too like supernaturally focused and like focused around courses and stuff, and I don't think I find that as interesting anymore. So 2027 we're gonna do Italian horror, which is really funny because we've already seen a lot of Italian horror, but it's a good opportunity to go back and like watch them. And this was a page I actually decorated in a past journal in October 2024, and I liked it so much that I decided to like glue it to this. And then this is Halloween costume memories, actually, with Sato. And it just like shows the different costumes that we've dressed up as over the year. We always do matching like couple costumes. And we're actually gonna be creepy clowns this year, and I have most of the stuff I need for my costume, and I'm so excited. And this was another old page that I decorated. And this was a little thing that I wrote about the autumn. I'm not a very good writer, but it made me smile, and just decorated this page. And this was a page pretty much devoted just to Halloween, or to things that remind me of Halloween. Another autumn themed page around the colors of autumn. These pages were pretty much just about moths and mushrooms because those are really big autumn symbols for me. And this was another thing I wrote about mushrooms. Another Halloween themed page, just using a lot of old-fashioned Halloween stickers. And this was just a little thing that I wrote about like the flavors and like drinks of autumn, or drinks that remind me of autumn. And this was meant to be a page devoted to Over the Garden Wall, but I only have one sticker that actually I got for free for ordering Adubia roaches, beetle insects online, which was like over the enclosure wall, and they're like so adorable because one is a leopard gecko and then one is one is actually a toad, I think, and one is a bearded dragon. So I thought that was really cute. I had to add that. And I have this, and then this was just a small poem that I found about the autumn. Another page I decorated. And then I made like a list of autumn self-care things, Get creative with baking, collect leaves, decorate a pumpkin, enjoy warm, cozy drinks, take a walk and look at trees, curl up with a book, watch something creepy, take a warm bath, start a hobby, journal, rest, and recoup. Haven't fully finished decorating this page yet. I'm not done with this. This was meant to be more of like a pink themed or pastel themed autumn page. And this was just all about pumpkins and bats. And like this page I had just started on. Yeah, and you might be thinking, what's that have to do with autumn? This actually was supposed to be a page devoted to like stickles that either pertain to or remind me of the Hannibal show on NBC, because that show takes place in the autumn and it always reminds me of the autumn. So, and it's a big comfort show for me, so I just thought that that would be a good page. And then I actually created pages for favorite autumn reads, which these are all books that either remind me of the autumn, take place in the autumn, or I just enjoy going back and revisiting them in the autumn. So I was actually really happy with how these pages ended up decorated. Like, these turned out so cute. And I actually created a games to enjoy every autumn page as well, which is just like a list of games that either I like to replay every autumn, or that remind me of the autumn, or that are autumn themed. And did I have anything on the next page? No, nothing else on the next page. So yeah, you kind of got a sneak peek then of this. I did start this last October, so I actually started it a little late in the season, but I am most likely going to revisit it and start working on it again this August. I'll just accumulate things for it throughout the year that I think are autumn themed, and I'll work on that. But yeah, that kind of gives you an insight into the journals that I'm working on, or that I have been working on. The empty ones that I have planned to introduce to the channel, and just some of the supplies that I'm working with. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoy journaling videos, I'll be introducing those. Just kind of don't expect super elaborate ones like some people put together, because I don't have the time or the talent for those. But it is still a hobby that I really enjoy. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see all of you on the next one. Bye!